Haha. What's going on, guys? Jones and Dogs here. Bam, 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 bam. You see what it is? I've been waiting for a good day. Put my hat cam back on. Hopefully I'm lined up good. I've been waiting on a good day to get this guy out here. And it's a beautiful day. It's actually the day after Christmas, December 26th. Hope you guys had a beautiful Christmas. And you got to enjoy it with your family. I know I did. Had a great Christmas. I actually using one of my Christmas gifts right now, my new action cam, Hero 7. Hope you guys are enjoying the new nice view. Hope it looks good for you guys. But what I got today for you guys is the Hubsan H123D, the X4 Jet. Now this was courtesy of my boy RD Drone Reviews, my boy Ryan over there at RD Drone Reviews. He sent this to me. I flew this guy a couple times, and it's what this guy essentially is a trainer race drone. It's like a beginner entry-level race drone if you want to get into like racers and stuff like that. And that's perfect for somebody like me because I've never flown a racer myself, and I've never flown anything that has acro mode. And let me get something out the way. Let me clear something up for you guys. Now, originally out the box, this guy has stabilized mode, and it has like a horizon mode, and it has like a sort of an acro mode. And what I mean by sort of it's like it has acro mode, but also has some type of stabilization built inside of it out of the box. Now you can upgrade the firmware of this guy, and I know a lot of people have, and I know Ryan did before he sent this over to me. So this guy has the full acro on it, but I haven't tried it yet. Like I said, I'm a beginner, never flown acro before. So this review, we're just gonna be flying it just basically in stabilized mode, and we're gonna be checking out the camera that's on board this guy. Now it has a 720p camera, looks pretty good. I've already flown this guy a couple times, and this thing is awesome, man. It is awesome. So let's get inside the box, show you what it has. Now this is 5.8 gigahertz. So you can sync it up to some goggles. If you have FPV goggles, you can sync it up to some goggles. You can adjust this camera, like if you want to adjust it more up, if you have more pitch while you're flying, because this guy can't move. I think it goes up to about 50 miles per hour. So this guy can't get moving. Has a lot of punch on it with these tri-bladed props. These tri-bladed props gives it a lot of punch, and these are also brushless motors. They're not brushed. So they're brushless motors, so they're pretty powerful. And it also has this carbon fiber frame on this guy. Now, I think originally they were selling this guy like $170. I'm not sure how much they have it for now, but I think it's still about the same price. And I think it's worth that, man. Like I said, it's pretty durable. I haven't crashed mine yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. And with this carbon fiber frame, it should be pretty durable. I expect it to be able to take a few good hits. If you should be able to fall or crash. And it's supposed to be built for a trainer, so it's an intro level race drone, excuse me. And it looks pretty nice. Little green little shield around the camera with the green tri-bladed props, and it's matching everything. Looks slick. Has a little antenna on the back, and I would guess this is for probably your FPV antenna, stuff like that. And it does have an onboard SD card slot that is almost kind of hidden if you didn't pay attention, but the SD card slot is right here underneath. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here's the SD card slot. And I do got a formatted class 10 16 gigabyte SD card slot. Now I do think you can go up to a 32 gigabyte. I'm not sure, I haven't tried a 32 gig in there, but I do believe you can go up to a 32 gig. And here's the battery right here. Just remove this little Velcro. Very simple. You get two batteries, by the way. And this is a 980 milliamp hour battery, 7.6 volts. So it's two cells, okay, 900 milliamp hour battery. So we should get a decent flight time. I think people were getting about 7 minutes. I think Ryan got about 7 minutes with this when he flew it. So it should get a decent flight time, and that's awesome for a brushless racer. You know, most of them only get 4 or 5 minutes when you're really cranking it. So this one should get about 7 minutes all day long. At least 6 when you're really punching on it, you know. And that camera is pretty decent on board, especially when you recording to the onboard DVR built inside. So pretty nice little looking dude, man. You just stick the little, has no on and off switch. You just stick the end of the battery into this little port right here. There's a little port right here where you stick it at, and as soon as you stick it in there, I'm sorry, it sings this little song. Then you set this guy down and let it get level and all that stuff, and you should be ready to take off when you bind to the transmitter. And transmitter itself, it's also pretty interesting. Let's get the transmitter out. Nice big size transmitter with the FPV screen. So they give you an FPV screen already built inside the transmitter if you don't already have goggles for this guy. So that's pretty nice that they're giving you something that you can see and fly with, that you don't have to just fly at line of sight while you got when you first get the drone. So if you don't have any goggles, like I don't have any goggles yet, so I have to order me some, but at least I could be able to still see where I'm going and keep orientation with the built-in screen of the transmitter. So that's pretty good. Now the only downfall about that, it eats your batteries. Now if you can't put AA batteries in the back of this guy, it takes 4 AA batteries, but you probably have to change your batteries each and every flight. That's how much it drains the batteries, you know what I'm saying? But what you can do is, what I have is, I have actually a battery with the JST connector, just like the end of the drone. They have a slot, a JST slot, if you have a battery with a JST connection, which I do. So you can just stick that in there. You don't have to use AA batteries. You can use a rechargeable drone battery. Like if you have plenty extra drone batteries, you can use that. And what I did is just stuck a piece of tape over it so it wouldn't drain my batteries, and I don't have to keep sticking 4 AA batteries each time I want to fly this guy. So I can get about 5 or 6 flights out of this battery and just recharge it up and get 5 or 6 more flights, and I had to keep worried about going through batteries. So that's a pretty nice thing that they at least did that, because it takes a lot to power up this FPV signal, or this FPV screen, excuse me. Also has these antennas on top. This will be your 5.8 gigahertz patch antenna. This is what is going to give you your feed, your 5.8 gigahertz feed to the screen, okay? And then this is your 2.4 gigahertz antenna. This is your antenna for the drone, from your controller connection to the drone itself, all right? This is your rate switch, dual rates. I believe up is low rate, down is high rate, okay? And then this is your mode switches, okay? All the way up, you're in stabilized mode. In the middle, you're in horizon mode. All the way down, you're in full acro mode. Like I said, this has the firmware upgrade from Ryan over there, RD Drone Reviews. So this does have the full acro, but I will not be trying that today. I haven't even tried it at all yet. So I really want to get some test flights in with it, maybe order some goggles first, and then I'll be able to come back with a follow-up with the full acro mode of the H123D, the X4 Jet from Hubsan. But it did come with 2 batteries, like I said. I had one in there already charged, and I had one in my pocket that's already charged. So that's cool that they give you 2. So you get about 7 minutes on each battery, give you a combined flight about 14 minutes with this guy. So that's not too bad. Here's a little instruction manual with it, quick start guide, okay? You do get 4 extra props, but these props are pretty durable. They seem pretty durable. I haven't yet heard of anybody breaking one. So these are pretty durable props, but they do give you 4 extra ones, which is pretty nice, man. I've heard this guy is tough as nails. I've heard so. And I've flown it a couple times, and it's pretty bad. It's a nice drone, man. It's a badass drone. You sure like it. So here's the charger. You just stick the little connection in there. Then you plug into this little hole right there, and then you plug this into the wall. So pretty simple, man. It's not a hard setup to figure it out. If I can figure it out, I'm sure you guys can figure it out. But let's go ahead and take this guy for a flight. Like I said, you do have to have the SD card in here, because you do notice there is an SD card slot on the side of the transmitter, but that's for just sticking the SD card in there, and then you can view it through the screen of the transmitter. It's not for recording. If you want to record, you have to record on board of the drone via the SD card slot that's inside the drone itself. You cannot record through here. This is only for viewing purposes. If you want to just stick the card from there into here and just see your footage while you was out sitting in the field or something. Now it also has some aux connections if you want to put like an output and put the screen like to a different screen and see it on like a bigger screen if you wanted to do something like that. But that's you can do that. Here's your video button. quick press to start the video. Here's a photo button, quick press to start the photo. I'm not sure if I told you guys that. And there also is the way to calibrate this guy. You want to hold this throttle stick, this left stick, down into the right corner, and then you want to toggle this right joystick, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. The lights on the drone will flash, and then they will let you know, they will stop flashing, and that will let you know you got a level calibration, all right? So that's how most of these Hubsans are. You have to calibrate them like that by sticking this down to the corner and doing right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, toggling this guy like that. So just to let you know. But we're gonna take a quick little stabilized flight with this Hubsan X4 123D, the Jet. Hope you guys enjoyed this flight. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the transmitter first. Turn that on. Then we're gonna stick this in here. Okay. BSC sing their little song. All right. So we should have FPV signal. See, we got connection. I don't see anything on my screen. Let's try that again. All right, turn back. I turned on and off the transmitter. Now we got FPV signal. All right, 8.4 volts. We're good to go. All right, I can see it. So let's go ahead and do a level calibration. See the lights flash on the drone. Then they went solid again. So we're gonna go ahead and just start the recording. And we're gonna start off in the low rate. Has low rate and then high rate. We're gonna start off in the low rate, but I want to quick press. It says record. So we got the recording starting. Then to start the motors, you got to do down and out on both sticks. That starts them. Down and out on both sticks. That stops them. All right. So let's do it down and out. Start the motors. We're going up. So this is low rate. This is low rate right here. Let's do a punch out in low rate. Do a quick punch out. Pretty nice. So this guy's pretty punchy, pretty fast for a beginner. So we're just moving around in low rate. Let's check the yaw. There's my yaw in low rate. Pitch. It's a little screamer, isn't it? Little guy can get moving. Moving around in low rate. Got the recording going. Bring it over here, face it towards me. Get a good front look of it. Them green props look really nice with that shell on the front. That looks really nice and dope. I like that. Let's do another quick punch out. Oh yeah. So as you can see, it's a nice one, man. I can't wait to start learning with the acro mode so I can learn to do manual flips with it. I have not yet tried anything like that, so I think it would be pretty dope, but I haven't tried it yet. And I don't want to try it now because I don't want to break the thing. So yeah, this is low rate. Let's go ahead and switch it into a higher rate. So I switched it into high rate now. Let's check out the yaw in high rate. Oh yeah, faster yaw in high rate. Let's get it over here. Let's do a punch out. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's move it around. Let's see how she can get moving in this high rate. Little screamer. Oh yeah, this thing is dope. Another punch out test. Oh yeah. So I still got the recording going. And it should beep when it gets too far from you, and also should start beeping when it gets low battery. So it should have a low battery alarm on it. Check it out. Hubsan X4 Jet H123D. Little brushless beginner racer, man. Check that boy out. I like it. It looks dope. What you think? Has a lot of pitch on it and it's high rate. We're still in the high rate. Look at that. Oh yeah. Funnels on it. Oh yeah. Little thing is a screamer. Sound like a killer bee or a bunch of killer bees ready to swarm you. H123D. That thing, it goes like full tilt when you